identify their chemical makeup. But really, the answer was hiding in plain sight. Curiosity rover snapped this shot of what's clearly a discarded spoon. Does it point to the existence of a long-perished soup-loving civilization? We can't know for sure, but either way, it's a stirring image. 2. Bling World. One especially flashy exoplanet, 55 Cancri e, is believed to be made up entirely of crystallized diamond. If you were to buy one as the ultimate interplanetary accessory, it would set you back an estimated $27 nonillion, more money than has ever existed in the history of the world. Apparently formed when one of two stars in a binary system began to cannibalize each other, putting its carbon core under intense heat and pressure, the resulting planet is twice the size of our world, with 8 times the mass and 1 trillion times the flex value. 3. Saturn's hexagon. Since the Voyager mission first sashayed past Saturn back in 1981, astronomers have been perplexed by an unexpected regular hexagon shape that sits on the ringed planet's north pole. Its sides are each about 14,500 kilometers long, longer than the diameter of the Earth, and the 2006 Cassini mission revealed the hexagon even changes color, from subtle blue to burning gold. Nobody's entirely sure what's going on. A team from Oxford University suggests such geometric shapes can form when two different rotating fluid bodies move at dissimilar speeds. 4. The planet from hell. In 2007, stargazers got all worked up by the discovery of an Earth-like exoplanet called Gliese 581. Located pretty much in our backyard, a little over 20 light-years away in the constellation Libra, Gliese 581 orbits a friendly red dwarf star and could, in all likelihood, harbour liquid water. Alas, Gliese, on closer inspection, seems to be tidally locked, meaning one side always faces the sun, while the other constantly points to the inky blackness of space. This means one half of the previously promising world is infernally hot and the other devastatingly chilly. 5. Fast radio bursts. Since 2007, researchers have observed intensely strong, bright repeating radio signals emanating from an unknown source billions of light-years away beyond the edge of the Milky Way. These fast radio bursts, or FRBs, last for mere milliseconds and have befuddled scientists, who variously attribute them to colliding black holes or signs from distant, technologically advanced civilizations. One particular burst, FRB 121102, repeated itself some 93 times on one day in August 2017. 6. The Cocktail Nebula. 58 quadrillion miles away in the neighborhood of the constellation of Aquila, a vast cloud 1,000 times the diameter of the solar system contains enough ethyl alcohol to fill 400 trillion pints of beer. This is exciting not just because it sounds like a sweet party, but because alcohol is an organic compound, and this offers a tantalizing hint to the possibility of life existing elsewhere in the cosmos. Best of all, the cloud appears to comprise of ethyl formate, a compound that helps give raspberries their taste. It will be great to visit one day. 7. Gigantic space reservoir. 12 billion light-years away, there lies a quasar. Inside this quasar is a black hole, 20 billion times as massive as our sun. As a byproduct of its diet, gobbling unimaginable quantities of dust and gas, the black hole belches out as much energy as 1,000 trillion suns. One manifestation of all that chemistry is a colossal reservoir of actual water vapor, holding somewhere north of 140 trillion times the amount of water in all the Earth's oceans. 8. Tabby's star. When astronomer Tabitha Boyajian of Louisiana State University first clapped eyes on this object, roughly 1,500 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus, she knew something was amiss. The star, known then by its romantic official name, KIC 846285, was dimming by up to a quarter of its brightness at unusual irregular intervals. What's so weird about that? Distant stars dim all the time, but normal dimmings are regular and predictable. Tabby's star dips at irregular, seemingly random intervals. Some have excitedly claimed this points to extraterrestrial activity, perhaps some manner of advanced alien civilization constructing a giant Dyson sphere around all or part of their star to harness its energy. However, Tabitha herself is more conservative, arguing the star is probably being partially eclipsed by more humdrum objects, like the remnants of a destroyed moon. Despite its inky, inscrutable blackness, deep space is actually teeming with oddities, quirks, and bamboozling miscellanea. So join us today on an interstellar voyage of discovery as we encounter the 10 strangest things found in space. 1. This Martian spoon. Scientists hunting for evidence of life on Mars have resorted to all manner of arcane methodologies, like reading the flow patterns on long-dried riverbeds and blasting rocks with lasers to identify their chemical makeup. But really, the answer was hiding in plain sight. Curiosity rover snapped this shot of what's clearly a discarded spoon. Does it point to the existence of a long-perished, soup-loving civilization? We can't know for sure, but either way, it's a stirring image. 2. Bling World. One especially flashy exoplanet, 55 Cancri e, is believed to be made up entirely of crystallized diamond. If you were to buy one as the ultimate interplanetary accessory, it would set you back an estimated $27 nonillion, more money than has ever existed in the history of the world. Apparently formed when one of two stars in a binary system